And we're back with 843 TV, and I'm excited to have Pam Toney with me. She's Executive Director here at the Bluffton Jasper BJVIM program, and there's so much going on that we have to continue our conversation. We now have included these photographs with us, and look at this beautiful event that we see. In fact, I think you have a great event coming up that's part of this fundraising program here.
We do, thank you. We're so excited. We have two major fundraisers a year. One of them is a raffle for weekend getaways, and it's called Christmas in July. And so we gave away 7 weekend trips, and now this is our major fundraiser. This is Bourbon and Bubbly, a gala. It's especially important this year because this is our 10th year anniversary. So
congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. So we're not only raising funds for our clinic, but we're celebrating the good work of all of our volunteers.
That's a great time.
Well, when is it? Where is it going to be held? And how can people participate?
It's going to be held on October 28th, which is a Thursday evening from 6 to 10. It will be held all outdoors so that we don't have to worry about a lot of the COVID stipulations that we have when we go indoors. We have a silent auction with about 50 prizes that are just wonderful. I think one of my favorite ones is someone has donated wood for fireplace starters, and we've got 2 boxes of kindling, and we're going to put that together with bourbon so that you can sit by the fire and sip your bourbon, which I think is exciting. We've got tickets to Clemson football, and that will be great because Clemson will continue to do well even after this last weekend, so we don't have to worry about that. We have artwork, we've got jewelry, and so we have a lot of fun things to auction off. And then we've also got a beautiful diamond necklace that will be auctioned off at our live auction. So it's a fun event. It starts with a bourbon and champagne tasting. We've got the fabulous Equinox jazz band that's coming from Savannah. They're going to play, and then we do something really special. We have a second line, and the jazz band will take us from our cocktail hour to our tables, and our participants will walk around the tables. We've got these lovely white handkerchiefs that they can use just like a New Orleans second line. So it's great fun.
That
it really
is fun.
is. So
oh my
it
God.
is. It's a
so
lot
where
of fun.
is the location?
It's at Oldfield.
Oldfield.
It's at
Okay.
Oldfield.
All right.
Tickets are $150 a piece, or you can become a friend of the clinic for $500, and that includes 2 tickets and then a donation to the clinic, or a table for 8 for $1,000, and you can get those at our clinic.
That's reasonable for someone who owns a business or a company or just wants to invite some friends for a night out for a great cause. A fabulous dinner, a fabulous location and view, and outdoor in the Lowcountry in October.
I love it.
Great.
I know.
That's actually very reasonable.
It is. An evening in October and doing this is
right.
a great occasion.
Well, we want to thank our sponsors. Charter One is one of our main sponsors. I don't want to leave anyone out, so I'm going to read these. I'm sorry, but Hilton Head Regional Healthcare, and then also Hilton Head Medical Staff, Palmetto Electric, Healy and Forret Law, Beaufort Memorial Hospital, CPM Federal Credit Union, Dividend Assets, and then Court Atkins Group. And so those are our sponsors, which we are so appreciative of their interest and care in working with those that are in need here in our community.
And while we are talking about that, I do want to press also, if you find that you want to sponsor the program here, please, I know Pam would be delighted to speak to you because it's an important program in our community. It helps everything. It helps our workforce, it helps our employment, it helps our community. So it's a good thing for us, all of us.
Most definitely. And this funding is what we call unrestricted funds. So we're able to use this wherever is needed the most. Most of our grants are for specific programs, but the funds that we raise here go specifically to programs that might not be sponsored by another organization. It costs us $125 per patient per visit, and so this is why this event is so important to us.
That's terrific. Is there an amount of people you're looking for attending?
200. We can safely house 200 people. So it will be a 4-course dinner, again, with champagne and bourbon tasting and wine. And So it's a
That
it's
sounds
a fun-
delightful.
And where can someone go to get tickets for more information? I'm assuming on your
We
website.
can go online, BJVIM.org, and then there'll be a page right up that will talk about Bourbon and Bubbly, and you can click on there. Or you can contact our Resource Development Department, and that's 843-706-7090, extension 110.
No, if somebody wants to come by themselves, well, how would you help them? Because I know viewers like, I'd like to go, but I don't know who to go with. So
Sure,
could you, we put them at a table?
We would, right. Some people will buy a table of 10 and then we'll put all those people together, obviously. But then we do sell a lot of single tickets and we'll put people together. I've got room on my table, I think, for a single
Great
person.
place to meet
so that's
and mingle.
right.
There you go.
exactly right.
I guess
someone.
I'm going to be going to this then. I would love to go, actually, because for many reasons. One is supporting the community. I believe in the project so much. And I love the fact that docs are giving back to our community when they arrive here. I mean, there's just so much love in our community.
There is. And every time we film, whether it's with you or with a nonprofit, we just find there's so much support and help in our greater community of Beaufort and Jasper County. That's just a great thing. You mentioned also, if someone can't come, they can donate anytime.
Certainly.
And sometimes people have a particular heart for a certain cause with
Right.
and what you do. So someone could designate their funds, say if I want to help with a certain program, a certain thing, they can always do that as well.
Most definitely. We do have people that will make donations and they'll say they want it for our women's wellness program, or they might want it for our diabetic program, or they might want it for the Jasper Clinic. And then we make sure that those funds only specifically go for the Jasper Clinic.
I'm loving everything. I'm just thinking to myself. But so along with everything we just talked about and all the services in the clinic and how we're all working together, but there's a funness to this as well. And there was some artwork here on the walls that I wanted to point out. So tell us, Pam, what is the artwork? There's a meaning behind all this. And
There is, and it sort of talks about our clinic, I think. We have a lady from Charleston that has donated 35 pieces of artwork here to the clinic. And it sort of talks about our patient. She gets the pieces. Then when she picks them up, they might not be in very good shape. And then she works with them and they become beautiful pieces of art. And this is like our patients. Our patients come and they're not, I know, they're not in such good shape.
I'm going to cry. I didn't expect that you say that. I thought, oh, that's wonderful.
And then our doctors and our nurses put them back together again and they become beautiful pieces that we always knew they were. We had a lady a few years ago that didn't have any teeth. Her teeth were very bad. Some that she had weren't, and then she didn't have some. And so we were able to have dental care and get her some dentures. And at Christmas time, she said it was the first time she'd smiled at a Christmas picture in 5 years. So it is, and it's just important that our patients feel welcome here, and I think this artwork just shows the love that we have.
No coincidence, you have a big heart painting right behind
That's
you.
right.
I must point
That's
that out.
exactly right.
And we were taking a little
exactly
close
right.
look at those earlier, and they're made with fantastic pieces of scraps, of bottles, tops, and they're really intriguing. And like you said, it gets people, their mind stimulated, and it's kind of soothing to look at those pieces of art while they're here.
Right. I don't know how you all are, but I get nervous when I go to the doctor, so it's nice to be able to see these pieces and sort of calm you down a little bit. We need a big piece over our scales, because that's always a bad time, I think.
Have that lady work on that.
That's right. That's exactly
Anybody have a suggestion for our work over a scale?
That's right.
I have my own thoughts.
I know, that's exactly right.
So as we wrap up, Pam, we're excited to be here. It's so much joy and great things are happening. The clinic is here for everybody. Just call and find out if you are able to be part of this. And please think about the gala. Please join the gala. It's October 28th at Oldfield.
That's right.
Starts at 6 p.m.
Right.
And it sounds like a beautiful night, and I bet the stars will be out that night too.
We hope so.
And don't forget, volunteers.
That's
we
right.
need volunteers.
We do, and we are open for new patients. So we are looking for and accepting and welcoming anyone here at both the Ridgeland Clinic and our Bluffton Clinic.
Pam, thank you for having us. It's always a pleasure to hear the great things you're doing to support the community, and you're always so welcoming. So we thank you for having us, and we thank you all for watching this episode of 843 TV.
Where communities come to speak.